Hey everyone, Richard Metal Fan here. Bringing you guys a long-awaited CD collection update. I haven't done one of these in like about 2 months, and I bought in like quite a bit of CDs since then. So yeah, I'm just gonna blow through it all. And yep, without further ado, let's get started. First CD we got is Abnormality: Mechanisms of Omniscience. This is the debut full-length album from the death metal band from Boston. Haven't gotten this. I recently gotten this about a couple months ago when I first saw them back in April with Soulfly and Suffocation, and this is a pretty good album. I mean, I've known of them for a few years, especially from their song Visions. If you played Rock Band 2, yeah, I know them for that song, and I actually really like this album. But I mean, Malik and the boys just really did a great album. Good job on this album. It's really good. Good. Next up, we got The Agonist Prisoners. It's pretty much the last album that they did with Lisa White Gloves, but before I think she got left or kicked out, I'm not sure, but now she's an arch enemy. Alice in Chains, Black Gives Way to Blue. It's a really good comeback album with the new vocalist after Lane Staley died, and yeah, I like this album. To all the Lane Staley fans that say it's not the same, give it, shut up, you know. Next three CDs are all from the same band, and no, some people are probably going to give me hell for them, but I kind of dig some of these guys' stuff. That'd be the Amity Affliction. There we got Chasing Ghosts, Let the Ocean Take Me, and I got their new album, and this is also my 1000th CD to my collection. This Could Be Heartbreak, and this is some pretty good post-hardcore metalcore. I like it. Next up CD is actually a local band, and which is the Antikythera Mechanism with their EP Pathos, and well, now they changed their names to the EP name Pathos, and they actually got some new members. Like my two buddies in another local band, Albeit Empire, Alex and David, are now in the Pathos band, which is formerly known as the Antikythera Mechanism. You should check them out if you haven't got the chance to. Next two CDs, and I know I'm probably going to lose a lot of subscribers, but I really don't give a fuck. In all honesty, I was lukewarm with this band for a few years. I heard of them back in 2012, and I was like showing through Best Buy, and I saw some CDs from them and another band, which I'll mention in just a moment. But and I went and checked them out. I have their first two albums for the longest time, and I kind of listened to them. I was like, I didn't really see what the big deal. Didn't really get much. I wasn't like oh, these guys are sucking like all of those fans are. But recently, I saw my good friend on YouTube, Supermetal 1993. He's a good guy. You should check him out. Talked about them, and I went and checked out their second album, which was their first album I've heard from them at the time, and I thought, it's all right. Then going back to their first album, I thought, it's okay. Going back to their recent last album before their new album, and I was like, that's okay. And I'm talking Asking Alexandria. Yep, I got two CDs from Asking Alexandria. I have their first albums, and also band before that I got Black Veil Brides, but I just don't give a fuck about them anymore. About them, I don't know why I did, but anyway, I got the From Death to Destiny, which in my honest opinion, I think it's a weak album, their weakest album, but it has a couple good songs like the song Don't Pray For Me, Killing You, The Death of Me, the album version, Poison, and Until the End, which has Howard Jones doing guest vocals from former Killswitch Engage and the current WNO. And I got their new album The Black with their new vocalist Dennis, and this album is actually okay. I mean, so yeah, and I pretty much lost all my subscribers, so bye-bye. But yeah, I should be able to redeem myself with these next couple. We got The Autumn Offering Requiem, good metalcore album, better than Ask Alexandria, but that's just me. Now, next album is a new 2016 album, and we got Selves We Cannot Forgive by Black Card Initiate. As you can see, it's signed by some of the members. When I saw them the second time, I saw them last month with Nail Ascaris, and they're pretty cool dudes, and this album is pretty good. It's a good follow-up to their debut album, The Wreckage of Stars. Next three CDs I all got from the same band, and that'd be Karlach Angren. I got three of their albums, and they're all signed by the band. I got the three of their albums except for their debut. They didn't even have their debut on CD. They had it on vinyl, but not on CD. But what I got is pretty cool. Good. We got Where the Corpses Sink Forever. It also has my favorite song from there is Bit Toit Nick. Death Came Through a Phantom Ship, and their latest album, This Is No Fairy Tale. Oh, some really good symphonic black metal. Oh, you should check them out if you haven't got the chance to. Next album I got is a new album from, well, in my opinion, the best deathcore band going right now, and that is Slow Death by Carnifex. If you can see I also got this, if you see my album review, love this, but I also, when I saw them at Summer Slaughter, I got it signed by the band, and they were pretty cool, really nice guys. I mean, I'm known for good buddies with their drummer, Sean, and overall, really good album. Check it out if you haven't got the chance. The next two CDs I got from the same band, and that'd be Chimera. I got The Infection. This is actually a deluxe edition. It actually comes with a bonus track and a DVD making of. And I got The Age of Hell. Alright, that's one pile. Moving on to the second pile over here. We got Darkest Hour, The Eternal Return. A really good melodic death metal metalcore. As you can see it's in a slipcase. Pretty cool. And then here's one album I put off purchasing for a long time. I don't know why I didn't get this sooner. We got Transylvanian Hunger by Darkthrone. Just easily a classic black metal album. I love this album. It's just what can I say? It's a classic. Next album is kind of similar to Asking Alexandria. I've been getting into this band. I got their new album, A Day to Remember with Bad Vibrations. I guess you can kind of say it's a guilty pleasure, but I heard like the first couple of songs. I feel like they were getting heavy, and I decided to check this out, and it's a pretty solid album. I do like this. Next up, I got Deftones, Saturday Night Wrist. One sort of, I guess you could say, non-metal album I actually like. And I know them for their song Hole in the Earth, and this album came out 10 years ago. And it was the first song I ever heard from Deftones, and I heard all their other stuff, and I like them. Next three albums are from the same band, and I actually got these at a CD warehouse one day. I actually got like 10 other CDs that day. But yeah. We got some Deicide. I got their self-titled Legion and Till Death Do Us Apart. I should have gotten some Deicide sooner, but yeah, I finally decided I needed some for my collection. Next album I got is pretty much, well, the Kings of Deathcore and their new album, Beast. It's their first album in about 6 years since Day of Mourning in 2009. And this is a pretty good comeback album for in my opinion, the OGs of Deathcore, and really good. Next up, we got Devil Driver Beast. It's actually the deluxe edition. Comes with some bonus tracks and a DVD with some like live stuff and behind the scenes footage and stuff. Next up, we got Dio Dream Evil. Nothing more to say, just a classic album. And next up, I got Elevite and Everything Remains as It Never Was. I kind of like how it has, like, if you could see that, everything remains as it never was. I need some Elevite. I'm trying to get into them more, but yeah. Next CD I got, and I actually got this at Summer Slaughter, which is Enterprise Earth Patient Zero, which is signed by Dan Watson. Yeah, I know the thing was correct. The thing is fucked, honestly, because when I also saw Slaughter Prevail play, and somebody bumped into me and knocked the CD out and it fell to the floor. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty good deathcore album. Next album I got is a band, well, I recently discovered them a while ago through Nuclear Blast's channel, checked them out it was about a year or so ago, and I checked them out, and I got their latest album, which is Armageddon by Equilibrium. Some really good folk metal from Germany. Yeah, I mean, like, all their songs are mainly sung in German, but there's actually, like, a couple of these songs I have, like, English lyrics in there, like 4 of the songs, which is a pretty good album. Next up I got Drift by Era, a really good metalcore album. I actually saw them back in May with Born of Osiris and After the Burial, and they put on a really good show, I have to say. Next up, Faceless Autotheism. I really love the Autotheist movement. It's really pretty much one of the greatest progressive death metal songs, whatever you want to call it. It's just a really great movement. Next up, we got yeah, I think I got this. Showed this. This is the Faceless, their new album Dreamless. I think this, in my opinion, pretty much should be the album of the year. There was no Fallujah, sorry, Dreamless album. I'm sorry, I can't even speak today. Sorry, this is the new Fallujah, Dreamless. I think it's pretty much my album of the year. I fucking love this album. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. And I got like two of their... No. Oh, no, I think I'm missing one. Hold on a moment. Be right back. I'm sorry, guys. That was a bit unprofessional of me. But yeah, I got 3 albums from the same band, and I definitely need their albums in my collection. That'd be Fear Factory. I got Digimortal, Archetype, and Transgression, which actually has like a dual disc. Like one side has the CD, and the other side has a DVD with it. That was pretty interesting. Next up, we got God Forbid, Equilibrium. Just the final album ever. It sucks that they broke up. Yep. Next up, I got L'Enfant Sauvage by Gojira. It was their last album before their new album, and I thought this album was pretty good. Next up, 2 albums I got from the same band. I finally got some of their albums, and that'd be a death metal band, Gruesome. I got Savage Land, their debut full length, and the sucky thing is I got the case came cracked. I need to get this replaced, and I got their new EP, Dimensions of Horror. They basically sound like just like Leprosy era death. I love this. Next up, we got Hacktivist, Outside the Box, some good new rap rock band. They're pretty cool. I really wish they would tour the States. They're pretty interesting. Let me adjust my phone right here. Next album, I actually got this, today. If you could see, I actually did a review of this, I think, yesterday or so. And I got the new Heaven Shall Burn, Wanderer. This is a pretty good album. Good follow-up to Vito. It actually has a bonus CD called Too Good to Steal From, where they did like a bunch of cover songs. They did like Blind Guardian and stuff, which is pretty cool. Next album I got is the new Infant Annihilator album, The Elysian Grand Evil Gallery Arc. It's just a really good album. First album with a new vocalist, Dickie Allen, who replaced Dan Watson. And yeah, he did a pretty good job on this. So we got Catatonia, The Fall of Hearts. I haven't really listened to this a whole lot. I mean, I heard like a couple songs. I thought it was good. Definitely need to listen to this more. Next up, we got Meshuggah Koloss. This is a split deluxe edition. Comes with a bonus DVD with them making the album and a little documentary of them in India. I'm looking forward to their new album as well. And moving on to the third and final pile over here, I got Motorhead, The World Is Yours. I need to get more Motorhead at some point. Pantera, The Great Southern Trendkill. Yeah, I don't know. I just need to have this album in my collection. I have all the Pantera albums that matter, from Cowboys to their last album. And I got 2 CDs from the same band. That'd be Revocation. We got The Chaos Informs and their new album, Great As Our Sin, which is a good album. As you can see, I got signed by 3 of the band. And so it's like the 3 albums before I got in Chaos Informs. I was like, but yeah, I also got this signed when I saw them at Summer Slaughter. Next album I got is the new Sabaton album, The Last Stand. It's a really good album, really good power metal. I'm actually gonna see them tomorrow with Trivium. So if anybody from Atlanta that is going to that show, I'll hope to see you there. Next up, speaking of Atlanta, I got Sevendust, Cold Day Memory. It's a good album. One of my favorite bands. I mean, I listened to them since I was a teenager, and yeah. Next up, I got new Skeleton Witch EP, The Apothic Gloom, first release with their new vocalist. Listen, it's a really good EP with their vocalist Adam. Yeah, he does. I wish I could have seen them with Chance, but yeah. Another new album I got, the new Sodom album, Decision Day. It's a really good album from this German thrash band. I actually got in a double-sided poster, which is hanging above the wall right in front of me. Yep, next 2 albums I got from the same band. I got Soilwork, I got Stabbing the Drama, and I got The Panic Broadcast. Next up, 2 CDs from the same band. That'd be Straight Line Stitch. We got With Skies Wash Ashore, and The Fight of Our Lives, which is actually signed. The booklet inside is signed. So we got The Swallow the Sun, Emerald Forest, and The Blackbird. It's a pretty good album. Kai Hato from Winter Sun has played on this album, and it was in this band. It's a pretty good album. Got Timeless of Grace, The Hymn of Broken Man. I should have gotten this. I mean, I've heard of this when it first came out, but I never gotten it until recently. And what can I say? It's a good album from 2 members of Killswitch Engage. Next up, we got a nostalgic album for me. Under Oath, The Sound of Separation. I think it was the last album they did with Aaron Gillespie. Now he's back in the band since they reunited. Yep, we got Vital Remains, Icons of Evil, just a really good death metal album. Winds of Plague, Against the World, pretty much, well, in my opinion, their weakest album, but I thought it was okay. And lastly, I got 1349 Demon Noir. So yeah, that's basically my updated CD collection for you guys, my CD updates. So yeah, if anybody's actually going to the Trivium and Sabaton show tomorrow at the Masquerade, just let me know and I hope to see you there. But that's my CD collection update for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next video, and keep it metal.